Hi, my name is David Woolpy, and I am the Executive Director at the Boys and Girls Club of Jefferson County. I've been here a little bit over a year, and I can't tell you how excited I am to have moved to Southern Indiana. I have spent most of my 20-year Boys and Girls Club career in this state, but a lot of that was in Central Indiana, and the South is very different. And it's a wonderful community here. There is a 70-year legacy of Boys and Girls Club members here. And one of the things that was overwhelming to me upon arrival was just the support and the connections that so many people have in the community to us. And I can't wait to hopefully ride out the rest of my career right here in Madison and Jefferson County. When we've heard from Dora and the rest of the Bethany Legacy team that we were going to get fully funded for our grant request, that was a true game-changing moment in the history of my short time being here, because we had received unprecedented funding through the Lilly Foundation, and all the clubs in Indiana got those. And one of the key parts of it was a renovation section. Well, in order to really make use of that funding, you had to have local matching for it. And I put numbers down into the Lilly grant that I didn't think I was going to be able to match. And lo and behold, the Bethany Legacy grant exceeded that amount. And we were able to basically leverage the first grant against the second. And we now have well in excess of $500,000 to put into our facility. Now, that's just one portion of the funding, but this is a 20-year-old building. It is a great facility, but it is in need of a facelift. And this funding and the Lilly funding is going to make that possible. And I can't wait to have people from Madison and Jefferson County come see what difference that makes. You know, high quality, modern safety, a nice reception area, and just revamped kitchen and eating areas and things like that. We're also going to get a new computer lab. Now, that's one big portion of it, and probably the largest in terms of the dollars. We got over $700,000 over 2 years from Bethany, and it's an incredibly generous gift. But the thing that's going to really change it is most of it goes toward personnel, because we want to beef up the staff in the sense that we want to be sustainable into the future. We don't want this to be a one-time flash in the pan. Oh, it's exciting to have money and we fix the building. We want to create a modern resource development team, modern high-quality after-school programming, and make a huge impact on the youth of Jefferson County. In particular, COVID damaged Boys and Girls Clubs across the country. Our teen populations just sunk to their lowest levels in years. And one of the things that I would like to do on a personal level is get teens back in the club, make this an impacting place for all the youth, not just grade school kids. And Bethany is going to make that possible. And this isn't like an end game. This is like a start of the game. And in the next few years, I can't wait to show community members what difference Bethany Legacy has made to the Boys and Girls Club. One of the things that is true about Boys and Girls Clubs is for years and years, we have had high quality after school programming. But you know, this isn't your father's boys club anymore. And as things become more modern in schools and education, they also become more modern in after school and out of school time. And we have to modernize along with everybody else. So what do we want to do? And what is it that the Bethany Legacy funding will make possible? Well, we can hire now people that are professionally trained to be after school people with degrees, where we can coordinate with local school systems to really give a wraparound approach to kids' education. We can take the role that traditionally, when some of us older folks like me were kids, parents took those roles. Well, that's not nearly as possible as it used to be. Nowadays, most people have both parents work, and they can't do the kinds of things after school that they might have done 30 years ago or 40 years ago. And so the club can take up that role, and not just with education support, but drug and alcohol and smoking cessation and prevention programs that we run. But above all else, we want high quality programs with professionally trained and career-minded after-school people. And that's what grants like this can elevate an organization to. So one of the things that I really like about the Bethany Legacy grant framework is that they have different areas of focus. And I also love the goal of really impacting the health and wellness of the county well into the future. And the Boys and Girls Club can take a leading role in that, because how better to affect health, both mental health and physical health and emotional health, than starting with children. We want kids, particularly kids that don't have all the supports that all of us need, to be on a level playing field with everybody else. So we can provide healthy snacks after school, as I've mentioned, academic support and relationships, because that's what really lies at the core of what we're about. Is we are close with the children that are our members, we're close with the families, and we help out in lots of ways. And if you can't have a healthy youth, it's awfully hard to make up for that once you get older. So we're here to start the ball rolling, and hopefully all the rest of the county can keep it rolling with the help of places like Bethany Legacy Foundation.